Hello, and welcome to the ProjectWise Administrator Advanced Accreditation course on the iModel Composition Server for PDF. In this lesson, you will be defining output file formats for use in the iModel Composition Server. When defining output file formats, this will allow users to apply their plotting standards to selected files at plot time when using the iModel Composition Server, and provide convenience to administrators when creating plotting standards. In this lesson, you will learn how to define output file formats. What is an output file format? Supported output file formats that are generated by the iModel Composition Server are PDF, PDF-A, JPEG, TIFF, and CALs. Remember, a single job can process source files of more than one file type. Also, a single job can be configured to create renditions of more than one file type for each source file in the input set if necessary. For each output file format component you create, you can define the file type or types that will be created from the selected source files. In this exercise, you will be defining output file formats. Once you log into the ProjectWise Administrator, let's navigate to the renditions component near the top of the data source and use the greater than symbol to dive into the renditions component. If we continue, we can drill into the renditions profile components, and we will look at the second component, output file formats. Let's right-click on output file formats and select New Format. Before we begin our exercise, let's get familiar with the dialog. As you can see, the default format that is desired and already in place is PDF. But you can also make additional formats in addition to the PDF at plot time. If you click Add, we have the ability to create a CALS raster file format, and you can choose the resolution and DPI for that CALS file. We can choose to create an additional JPEG and set the specific DPI or resolution for that JPEG. And we can also do TIFF raster file formats as well and choose the specific compression for a TIFF file, perhaps group 3 or TIFF pack bits or group 4 monochrome. So all you'd have to do to create a TIFF file in addition to the PDF as an example is just simply select OK. But we'll remove that for now and focus our attention only on PDF creation. Let's highlight the PDF format and simply hit Edit. Here we have the opportunity to select the resolution of the particular file format and how much DPI we want to provide. We can decide to produce a standard or traditional PDF, or we can produce a PDF-A option as well. We in our exercise will simply select none for our standard of PDF. Let's include URL or engineering links. This will ensure that if there are hyperlinks in the CAD file, there will be hyperlinks in the PDF that is created. You will notice that searchable text is already enabled, so that will just give us the ability to have searchable text in our PDFs. You will select levels and files. This will provide the ability to turn off levels or layers in the produced PDF that is generated. And if we're printing Office documents, we can decide to enable saved views and reference bookmarks if we want that in our PDFs. But at this time, we will not select the enable saved views and references for bookmarks. You will select create one multi-page PDF document for each IPS file. What that means is that when we create an interplot organizer IPS file that has cut the sheets already, you can save that IPS file into ProjectWise. Right-click on the IPS, and that is one method we can use to produce multi-page PDF. Another technique that is possible is to create one multi-page PDF document for each flat set that is available. meaning if I put multiple files in a flat set in ProjectWise Explorer, I am able to use an environment attribute to sort based off the attribution in my environment. So you will go and select sheet number in the My Company Rendition attributes, and decide to sort on that attribute value, either ascending or descending. In this situation, we would choose ascending. Once you've selected all the necessary steps for including URL links, levels and files, creating one multi-page PDF from an IPS file, and creating one multi-page PDF from a flat set, and deciding on your environment attribute, which will be the sheet number, we'll go ahead and click OK. From there, we must give our output file format a name. We'll just simply call it PDF and click OK. This concludes the lesson on defining output file formats. Let's review what you've learned. During this lesson, you learned how to define output file formats. The next video will provide techniques on how to define naming conventions when printing with the iModel composition server. Thank you.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.